Hey guys, my name is Noble and welcome back to the channel and another Star Wars The Old Republic video. Guys, this one is a little bit different because I really just wanted to highlight how stupidly intense the inflation in Star Wars The Old Republic is. And I'm not talking about the cartel market items, okay? I'm talking specifically about crafting materials versus, how much that they're actually worth. Now, when you have to think of it like this, you can really think of it in two ways. You can think of it in one, am I going to use my companions to go out and get the materials that I need to level my crew skills, or will I use the GTN to purchase the materials to then level the crew skills, or say you're trying to craft some high-end items, but you don't have access to the content that you need to get the materials to then, buy those pieces you need for the item you want to craft. And there's always something to that where those materials will be more expensive, as they should be. So like if you're doing, back in the day, like when you needed the thermal regulators to drop from, certain ops bosses and whatnot, those are things that not all players could do. So naturally the thermal regulators would take way more time to get, which means they would cost more on the GTN. But nowadays, especially when it comes to leveling for mats and things like that, you have some stupidly high prices, and we as players could definitely change this if we did this simple thing. I'm going to show you this right now. I'm here on my Jedi Knight. We are going to the fleet to check what the price of Mollytex is. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar, Mollytex is a grade 8 scavenge compound. So let's see how much that actually is on the Galactic Trade Network, the smallest bit that I could find. So now we're here, right? 207,900, okay? That's how much it costs, 200K. If you go any higher, you are looking at like the millions area for like 50 or 60. So we're gonna take that amount, the unit price, so let's say each of those is, okay, 1 or 18,000, right? That's whatever. That's whatever the person, labeled it as. So let's go get a crew skill mission done and get the grade 8 scavenge compound, and we'll see how much it costs. Costs around 6K to send them out for this mission, right? Okay, so now we're gonna check right now, do the power of editing, how much I got back from that mission. I got 8 Mollytex for about 6,500 credits in about 15 minutes. That is way better than paying the 18,000 credits per Mollytex on the GTN. And by the time I'm uploading this and by the time you guys are seeing this, it's probably at a different price, but it's still at a price you don't need to pay. I've been seeing a lot of people on Fleet saying, hey, players without any money won't be able to afford these types of prices on materials. Well, the answer to that is simple. Don't buy materials on the GTN. You don't need to, at least not at these prices. Back when prices were actually, decent and you could make a decent wage, if you will, selling your materials on the GTN, and you can make a killing right now. But that makes everything else way more expensive. And as I said, I didn't want to talk about the cartel market because that's its own separate beast. That is microtransactions and what people are setting the prices for the hard-earned money that they use to buy like the hyper crates and whatnot. But these are crafting materials that literally any player can get, and you don't need to spend a ton of money to get them. You just need a little bit of patience and you'll be able to farm out hundreds, if not thousands, of materials at a way cheaper cost than going to the GTN and spending 5 million on a stack of 50, because that's ridiculous and no one should be paying it. But I want to get your guys' opinions on inflation right now in SWTOR because I would like to hear your stories, all of that. Put that in the comment section down below. I hope you enjoyed a video like this. I know it's a little bit more on the, unexpected side, a little short, but I just wanted to showcase how crazy the inflation is and how much that you don't need to actually spend to get these materials. Anyway guys, that's gonna do it for me. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Noble. I'll see you in the next one.